do my part 6 acne scar journey video. You already know type deal. So yeah, if this is the first video you've seen, this is my 6th one, and I do have a playlist down below that you can go watch and see my freaking progress, okay? Because there's been a lot of progress. I will, as always, have my before and after pictures at the end of the video. We're just gonna address a few things right off the bat. My hair is crazy. I don't got makeup on because obviously this is a skin acne, you know what I mean. Also, another thing, I did get a comment on my last video, and I don't want this video to be too long because the last one makes me cringe about how long it was. So we are gonna try to not be too chatty Cathy and get to the point. But there was a comment on my last video asking, like, they thought that this journey series video thing was strictly on derma rolling and using bio oil, which is not, no, it's not true. I did in my first video post of like talk about bio oil and derma rolling, but this whole like journey is about just new products and solely based off of derma rolling because that's what I've gotten the most success from. And my hair is just a hot mess. Ugh. It's the reason why I don't use bio oil anymore, and I haven't since like the 2nd or 3rd video that I've posted, is because I don't really like it. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, because I feel like it does, but I just don't like it for my skin type. Personally, I have oily combination skin, and just putting oil on your face, and I just felt like a freaking frying pan every single night. And I would put it on, and then it would just not sink into my skin. And the serum that I use now, I just into my skin, you know what I mean? That stuff just sat on my skin, and then like I would put like the smallest amount on too, and it just took forever. And then when I would put my face in my pillow, like all of that like residue, and I just I didn't like it for that purpose. And obviously I wasn't going to use it in the morning because I would put makeup on during the day. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't like it. It's not very conventional, is that the right word, for me. And I just don't like it personally. This journey is not solely based on derma rolling and bio oil. It's not. It's solely based on derma rolling and using other products, because I'm not going to continue to use a product I don't like. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm not saying that at all. So moving on from that, I have been consistent with derma rolling, but I have been more consistent with using my 0.5mm derma roller rather than my 1mm, just because of the roller size. This one is my 0.5, and it has like the longer length roller, and it's so much more fast, and I'm impatient, so I want to just get it done, move on to the next thing. So that's why I've been using this one more recently. And then I really haven't picked this one up just because it's just so small and it just takes so much longer. It's like half of the size of my 0.5. So in the future, the near future, I don't know if I'm going to do that next month or what. I want to find a roller that's this length but in a 1mm needle size. Just putting that out there. So I probably will get one of those eventually. God, my hair is a freaking like rat's nest. I have been using the 0.5 all around, and then using the 1mm for like the more prominent spots and the more stubborn parts. So yeah. Also, the last video I posted was very freaking long, and it makes me cringe, like I said, but I had so many products I wanted to mention because I'm in this video going to refer back to those, so that's why it's so long. And I have been loving my Clarisonic. I have been breaking out, and I don't know, there's a lot of controversy about like the myths behind Clarisonics and if they break you out, blah blah blah. you know, if you've ever heard anything about Clarisonic, you've heard about like that purging stage. And I always have breakouts, but when I started using the Clarisonic, like the first week or two was like, it was fine, and then my skin went crazy. Of course, it was that time of the month, TMI, but it was that time of the month. But even then, like, I don't get it as severe and like constant and as many at once as I was getting. So I feel like both of those in conjunction was horrible. And knock on wood, I feel like my skin is finally dying down. My skin looks pretty calm right now, and it looks more calm in person than it does in camera, like always. But I've been getting a lot of breakouts in my T-zone. So yeah, I think my skin is finally calming down, and yeah, I've been using my Clarisonic every morning, every night, and I've been loving the Bedescu, whatever, Glycolic foaming cleanser. Absolutely love it, and I will use it at night and use it with my Clarisonic, and my skin just looks so like nicely even in the morning, and just beautiful. My skin just looks so much, the complexion of my skin just looks so much better the next morning. So if you have hyperpigmentation, I most definitely recommend you going and trying that out. Also, I hate talking about using Clarisonic because obviously nobody, like, I don't know, I just like to keep it very like affordable, but I don't know, skincare, I rather like splurge. But Clarisonic, they have a ton of brands. You can look on Amazon that have like knockoff versions, and they all do the same thing. So if you don't have a Clarisonic but you want to try one but you don't want to spend the price, go look and see if you can find one that's like a cheaper alternative, because I'm sure there's tons out there. Just throwing that out there. I've been using the Bedescu vitamin C serum after I dermaroll, and I love this stuff instead of bio oil because actually, like, my skin actually like drinks it up. Like, it doesn't sit on my face. I feel like it's actually sinking into my skin and actually doing what it's supposed to rather than just sitting and just chilling, you know what I'm saying? So this stuff is pretty pricey, which I'm heartbroken about. Since I'm trying to conserve, is that the right word? Conserve the amount of that serum I use. I actually use this one like back and forth. It is the Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster with vitamin C complex. I got this in a kit a while back by this brand. This is alright. I don't like using this after dermarolling because it's more of a gel consistency rather than like liquidy serum, and I used it once after dermarolling and it burned. It like stinged, and so I don't recommend going and getting this unless you've tried it and it doesn't burn your skin. But I don't have sensitive skin at all, and this to sting my skin kind of is like. So I do use the Bedescu one every single time after I dermaroll, and I do use that one, but I alternate between this one and the Bedescu, and just because of the price and I want to use it sparingly. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay. Okay, interesting. But those are the two like serums that I've been putting on at night. So yeah.
I always feel like when I watch people and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I look like such a wreck, and then I'm like, girl, no you don't, and then look at me. Hey boo.
Now time for the pictures. Woo, woo, woo. Ew, that was so like woo, woo. Okay. results. Like, what's up, girl? You looking good. I feel like my skin looks so much worse in the camera than it does in person. And I actually went to Target the other day and like shopped and stuff and didn't have makeup on. I felt like completely okay because my skin wasn't looking too bad. So hey. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time.
I need to take a nap because I'm a little delusional. A little delusional.
Okay, bye.